Hex dropped 95%. That's how it goes. Volatility is the price you pay for the world's best performing assets. Oh, and I love that Michael Saylor finally sold some Bitcoin, but apparently it was just for loss harvesting, and he bought. But I love it when I call the top and he buys the top, and it's like, so who are you going to follow? The guy that got it right or the guy that got it wrong? People follow the guy that got it wrong, the idiot, the loser, the guy that lost money. I don't think Bitcoin's bottom was 15,400. I think it goes to 11K. I don't think Ethereum's bottom was 80. I think it goes deeper, 600, 300. Price down, right? Is Tesla a scam? Nope. They make the world's quickest, safest cars. Period. Their stock price is down 75%. Bitcoin went down 75%. Ethereum went down 85%. And they both dropped 90+% in the past, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yet, they're some of the best performing assets that have ever existed in the history of mankind. So summary is, if I were a prosecutor and I wanted to screw up crypto, Hex would be the last thing I attacked, because it was designed to be compliant. It was designed to avoid all of these pitfalls. It was designed to be better, and that's why it is better. And imagine if everyone had bought Hex instead of Luna. Imagine if Michael Novogratz, head of Galaxy Digital, had gotten a Hex tattoo instead of a Luna tattoo. Imagine if Gemini and all of the other people that resold Genesis's yield generating project, imagine if they had bought Hex to generate yield instead of giving their money, lending their money to Three Arrows Capital and losing all. If everyone would just join Team Richard Heart and join Team Hex and Pulse Chain and Pulse Hex, and just, this stuff's better, man. And it's better for reasons I explained to you very clearly. And if people would listen, they could be saved so many billions and billions and billions of dollars of harm. I'm doing the best I can to save people. Oh, and who warned you about 95% dips in crypto? Me. I'm the guy that did that. Yep, it's on the website. We won. People just need to realize it. The summary was, by the way, if everyone had bought Hex instead of the trash they bought, there'd probably be a lot of people less wrecked. Yes, you're still going to have huge volatility, sure, but you don't lose all your coins. If and when a new bull cycle comes, you get to ride it up. When you get scammed with something that takes all your coins away, like for instance, in Celsius, the judge ruled that the coins you gave them aren't your coins. They're their coins. And so in an event of a bankruptcy, you go last. They're secured creditors that have UCC1 forms. They get a right of getting paid out first. You get paid last. You get paid whatever's left. Oopsie. Now, who warned you about that?
You did.
Me. I warned you about that. And basically everything I predicted has come true that I can remember. You know, people don't realize that, like, these bankruptcies, they happen and then the coins get held. And so we're sitting like pretty much sideways price action. Sell the coins. Get it over with. Let's go. Mt. Gox. Sell the coins. Gemini. Whatever. Sell the coins. Let's go. Let's get it over with, man. I'm tired of people going bankrupt and then seeing the price chart just go sideways. You're like, oh, we get to wait. I don't like waiting, man. Get it over with. I got into Bitcoin in 2011. Used to mine it when it was 50 cents. And then it was 50 Bitcoin per block back then. And then I bought it at 30, went right straight down to 2. Oopsie, down 93.5%. Then it went up to 1,200, down to 200, up to 20,000, down to 3,000, up to 14,000, down to 3,800, and then up to 69,000, down to 15.4. Now we're at like 17, maybe 17.5. I think we're still going to go down to 10,000, 11,000 on Bitcoin, 300 to 600 on Ethereum, because that's what we do every cycle. We do 85% drop in Bitcoin, 95% drop in Ethereum. And so far, Bitcoin has already dropped 75%. Hex dropped 95%. That's how it goes. Volatility is the price you pay for the world's best performing assets. So why do we care about crypto? Cryptocurrency is one of the only things I know of that's actually making the world a better place. It's the best performing asset class that's ever existed, and it can get the government's dirty, grubby hands out of the money printing business. We have the separation of church and state in the United States. It's worked out very, very well, and we should have the separation of state and money printing, which they kind of tried to do with the Federal Reserve because it's not actually federal at all. It's a private company. What is out there that's really making the world a better place? We've got eggs at all-time high prices. They're now on average $5 a dozen in the United States. We've got the dollar at nearly all-time low purchasing power. The things I see that are getting better in the world, best performing asset class that's ever existed, cryptocurrency. Your bank doesn't have 100% uptime. Crypto kind of does. Bitcoin kind of does. Ethereum kind of does. Hex kind of does. Your doesn't. Your credit cards don't. If we can get cryptocurrency to be fully adopted, then the government won't be able to go to war with the money that they steal from the citizens. Every single day, the government steals your money. Not by stealing the units of the money, but by stealing the purchasing power of the money. So you've got the same units, but your units don't buy anything because no one needs your money, because the government's got the printing press in the back printing all day, every day, and it goes to their friends, not you. So their buddies are getting all that fresh new money hot off the printer before the inflation's hit. It's called the Cantillon effect. And then you get it last. And so a funny saying I saw on Twitter was, you got an $1,100 stimulus check, they got $20 trillion and gave it to their friends, and now you're stuck with the inflation. So you got $1,100, their friends got $4 trillion, or really 20 trillion, some huge number of trillion. And now you've got all-time high prices. And I warned everyone, if you think buying the Grayscale Trust discount at 10% is a good deal, you're going to hate it when the Bitcoin price goes down and the discount on the stock goes down, and then you get killed twice. So, and that's exactly what happened to everybody. Exactly what I warned about, is so often is the case. The Grayscale discount kept getting bigger and the Bitcoin price kept going down. And so now everyone that tried to buy the 10%, oh, what a deal, I'm getting 10% off, ultra wrecked. Oh, and I love that Michael Saylor finally sold some Bitcoin, but apparently it was just for loss harvesting and he bought. But I love it when I call the top and he buys the top, and it's like, so who are you going to follow? The guy that got it right or the guy that got it wrong? People follow the guy that got it wrong, the idiot, the loser, the guy that lost money, Michael Saylor. They follow him. Why? Why would you follow the guy that bought the top on leverage? You dumb. Why would you follow the guy that called Bitcoin a scam in 2013 and said it was going to die like online gaming? What? He didn't even delete the tweet. So it's funny, all the scammers that have me blocked. You're like, geez, maybe they should have followed me and taken my advice and they could have won. Instead, they just get to watch me win. My guess is that crypto will bottom before stocks. And then we will have the golden bull run. I don't think Bitcoin's bottom was 15,400. I think it goes to 11K. I don't think Ethereum's bottom was 80. I think it goes deeper, 600, 300. And Hex is interesting. We've never really been correlated with any of these things. And I don't know if we are now. I don't know. I mean, people forget this, but when Bitcoin dropped 55% from 65K down to whatever, 28K, Hex went up 30x during that same time period. That's a 60x difference. That's massive decorrelation. And that was a year and a half ago. So Hex has a history of being decorrelated. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, just recently, Hex went up 50%, I think, in the last week. And I think it did it while everything else was pretty flat. So check the charts. I think that it was an accident. Well, if it's the bear market and all everyone does is press sell, then okay, everything's going to go down. But the last time it was a bear market and everything else was going down, Hex went up 30x, and that's a lot of X. So I don't want people to think that Hex is correlated unless there's really good evidence for it. And we know we have really good evidence of decorrelation. I mean, I got into Bitcoin when it was 50 cents. It's now $17,000. That's a 34,000x. It's not bad. So like, now, is it weak gains now? Yep. It's 13 years old. There are people that bought 5 years ago that are now down lower in price. You could have paid 20K at the end of 2017 for Bitcoin. Now it's 17K. So it's, I believe, at the top of its S curve. And I think that the run up you may have in Ethereum will be similarly limp because the numbers just get so heavy and so massive as the price runs up. I mean, the market cap of Ethereum right now is probably more than half that of Bitcoin's. So the same limp gains that Bitcoin ran into earlier are very likely to be what Ethereum runs into next cycle, when it probably will flip Bitcoin.